All right,
got
boys.
Shane.
So, yeah, I was going to ask Darren, is there anything off limits?
No, that's no fun.
Good.
It's like he knew you were asking that question and shot you down right before.
Yeah. I mean, you're not asking me for nudes or anything.
No news.
You can ask.
That's later.
It's not off limit. You can ask.
That's after. That's 5 Idiots After Dark.
Oh, that's for sure.
Hello and welcome to 5 Idiots Talking Toys. We are a collector's podcast. Thank you, everyone who is watching us on YouTube. We appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let us know what you think of this episode. It's going to be a good one. And for the pod crew out there who's listening in the audio form on your favorite podcast app, we appreciate you as well. Please subscribe to us there. But also come over to YouTube. Check out the channel. We have a lot more content that we put out throughout the week, in addition to our Sunday night episodes that you're hearing on the podcast. So come look at our stupid, idiotic faces. Enjoy the extra content that you're going to see on the channel. And we also have a giveaway. So look at our channel homepage for that. And you can submit and enter that giveaway and hopefully win yourself a really nice prize. Guys, welcome to another episode. John's here. Brandon, Charles, and Christopher. What's up, guys? What's new?
How's it going?
What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
John is rocking the Deftones shirt. Was at a big concert recently.
That was, it was fantastic and super loud.
Yeah, I heard it.
I got the old school WrestleMania shirt. Someone gave me this for free.
Oh, look. Twinsies.
They're twins. Oh, but one is an exclusive and one is our.
I don't have the con exclusive shirt on tonight.
Yeah. Chris, I tried to buy that exact shirt last week, and they only had it in medium. I couldn't handle it.
Medium. Yeah. This was
a
$7 special, and I love it.
Yep. Yeah, I got a new piece, rocking 92.
Nice.
Got to get some new pop culture shirts for the show, I figured. So boys, it's been a couple weeks since the con, since we've seen each other. What's been going on? We've been posting some fun stuff in Rogue 5 toys for sale. Brandon, this might be old news by the time somebody sees it, but Brandon just posted up a hell of a collection. Brandon, any little backstory there?
No, it's the local person was not a granny, as opposed to what everybody thinks. Granny was one with the Force a few years ago, and now these are the grandchildren that are selling off the collection. So we made a deal, and now I got some pieces to share with everybody else.
Nice. So everybody who's watching will have to look out for that. If it's hasn't been posted yet, a bunch of mocks, mint on card figures, not only just Star Wars. So I'm excited to see that stuff get posted up as well.
Sorry.
We got a sneak preview. Let's bring him in.
Preview. Who's coming?
Yeah, our special guest tonight. He just dropped in probably because of John. But let's bring Darren in. We're excited to have him. Bring him in, John.
There he is.
There he is. Welcome, Darren, aka the Junkman, is with us tonight. We're super happy. Look at that.
And he's repping 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Nice.
What's up, Junkman?
How's it going?
What's up?
I try not to look this way and trying to look at the camera, but it's difficult.
It's so hard because I'm doing the same thing. It's like it messes you up.
Yeah.
Right now, you usually record, solo, so you're just looking at the camera. You don't, you might peek and see what you look like every now and then, but you're just focused on the camera. You're probably really used to that. We just switched over to this thing with the Brady Bunch layout, so we've got all of our faces on the screen at the same time, and I'm constantly trying to remember to look at the camera.
Yes, I have some monitors over here, so sometimes I'm like doing a video trying to read and keep my eye on the camera.
Yeah, and I gotta see and keep up with what these guys have got going on in their situations. Brandon's always usually doing something interesing.
No,
Charles is usually
Brandon's doing
his hat around or doing something.
That's true.
No,
That's actually true.
I got a surprise for our next episode.
Oh,
I can't have my screensaver, so I got a better one.
right, cool.
So, Junkman, welcome. We're super happy to have you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we've been working on this, unbeknownst to our viewers. We've been working on this for a little while, just more scheduling on our side than anything. But we were happy to run into you at ICCCON, or however I say that. ICC.
Yeah, I never know how to say it.
Yeah. Well, we ran into you in the lobby, and it was great to get to hang with you for a little bit and kind of just get to chat before tonight. So it was nice to see you again this evening.
And I think some of you are in my video. I did 2 videos there, and I think there's a couple of scenes of me at Charles' booth.
Yes, I did see that.
I think you and Charles had an exchange over a Farmboy.
Yeah.
I should have been like Will Smith. Yeah,
I think your exact words were, "Does anyone have a Luke Farmboy?" And then I handed you one.
No, I don't think I ever said that in my life.
So, what is your aversion to the Luke Farmboy?
It's not needed. I don't understand why people say it. They don't say smuggler Han Solo. They don't say hair bun Princess Leia. I just don't. And it just bugs me because it's not needed. It's just Luke Skywalker. All the other ones have a hyphen. Luke Skywalker Bespin. Luke Jedi Luke. You don't need if you just say Luke, you know which one you're talking about. And they don't do that for Han or anybody else. I don't understand why they just do it for Luke.
What do the mocks say? Like 12 back. What does it say?
On the card?
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker.
Doesn't it?
On the Kenner 12 back?
I thought it said Luke Farmboy.
No, there's nothing in Kenner print that says Farmboy.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head right now. Now I'm trying to think of it.
Now, I think there is the one in the early 2000s that Hasbro did, and I think they called him that.
See, there's some of the nicknames that I find pretty annoying. Not many of them bother me, but I don't know. I kind of have always liked Farmboy because to me it was kind of like an insider name for him. Like if you weren't a hobby collector, you would never call him that. Like it was almost like a hobby collector name. But I totally get that you find it annoying. It's not foreign to me that it makes sense. But, but that being said, though, the first 12 figures, the Leia, the Han, the Luke, there are other versions. So when you hear somebody just say Luke Skywalker,
that's what I was going to say.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
No, because any other one has a name. Luke Bespin, Luke Jedi, Luke Endor. It's like I said, you don't do it for Han. You don't do it for Leia.
Right. I feel like if you don't say Farmboy or you don't say, some other nickname for the other ones, then you have to explain, first 12 or
if you have to explain it, you're talking to the wrong person.
He's gonna log off.
If I say I bought a Luke Skywalker figure and you don't know if it's a Luke Stormtrooper or a regular Luke,
no.
Then
what about the people now? They're shortening it to FB Luke.
Oh,
Facebook. Anybody got any FB
Facebook
Lukes?
Luke.
Oh.
That's worse. That's way worse.
Yes, probably so.
All right. Well, it's fun to hear what people's kind of pet peeves are, or what bothers them, or what they just like the old school traditional names and whatnot. Some people hate snowies and stormies. And
I never even heard that, but now just hearing it upsets me.
And the funny thing with snowtroopers is they're not even called snowtroopers. That's already a nickname.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
they're Hoth stormtroopers.
Right.
No, they're stormtroopers in Hoth disguise or Hoth whatever battle gear.
Yeah,
that's true.
So,
it's funny.
So what did you think of the ICC show being there, Darren?
Had a blast. I loved it. Last year I went with my son. Nothing against him, but he was ready to go after an hour. So this time I got to hang out I was there till about 1 o'clock. So I got to hang out with a lot of people and walk the show and take my time, make videos, and then walk it again, shop for myself. So it was a really great time.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
And
we had, that's where we met last year. We all met at the ICCCON.
Oh, yeah.
Last year. And this year was a little bit different since we were vendors. We kind of made a mistake. We should have just done press, but we didn't get to see as much of the show or hang out as much. I mean, we were behind the table. We got to hang out behind the table and stuff, but we didn't get to do a whole lot of stuff that everyone else got to do. So
yeah, I should have came in Friday. I was there Friday, but I didn't go by, and I should have.
Yeah, we
I
were
think
kind of
Friday's
living
a little-
vicariously through everyone we talked to about, how is the show? Are you having a great time? What did you see? What was the highlight so far? What are you looking forward to? Because we really did get a very different experience for this year than last year. Last year, we were there all 3 days as guests, got to do a lot of fun stuff, hang out, take breaks, go back to the room, just chill for an hour, then come back out and start, go somewhere else in the show. This year we were, stuck behind the tables having fun, but it was exhausting.
We had no idea that they had a tattoo parlor there and a petting zoo was handing out like kangaroos.
Yeah, kangaroo, baby kangaroo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Junkman, you held a giraffe, is that correct?
Yeah, Jeffrey giraffe, if you count Jeffrey. Who told you about that? That was in my childhood. That was back in '87 when I was at Toys R Us. Man, y'all go deep with the research.
Yeah, we did research about Jeffrey the giraffe.
Yes. He has a restraining order against me now, so I'm not allowed to really say much.
So going back to your childhood, fast forward a little bit. How did you start your YouTube channel?
Well, I had Twitter first, and there I would just Star Wars junk, and I would just throw Star Wars stuff up. And I said, let me try this YouTube thing. And I was just mostly throwing up news clips and anything related to I think Force Awakens was about to start then. So whenever there was some kind of new interview or new TV spot or something, I was throwing it up. And it slowly just progressed into me talking toys. I did a few audio over stuff. And then it just fell in love with doing YouTube. I really like doing it. So I tried my first video was me doing a character where I act all nervous and everything. And everybody thought it was really me. They didn't get it was a character. So I cut that out pretty fast. It's pretty embarrassing now when I go back and look at it.
We're waiting for Charles to break character and really act normal for a change. We haven't had that happen yet.
It will. It's going to happen someday.
So that must have been a really good time. I don't know if you actually planned it that way. Maybe you did put some thought into it and said, hey, now's a good time. But it probably was a good moment to, go to the video form with new actual content coming out. Because as opposed to, 25-year-old toys at the time or 30-year-old toys, you had some new Star Wars to make, content out of and talk about. It
helped. Like them TV spots and everything, they would get put up, and that would help me get my numbers up to start with. Help me hit that, that 2,000 subscribers, whatever you have to get the ads on and everything. So it helped right there at the beginning, but then it kind of everybody else was posting the same thing up. And then whenever I did a trailer review or anything like that, they tanked. So it kind of helped a little bit, but then it kind of didn't help on the long run.
Well, that's interesting to hear. Like, just as a quick follow-up, early on or maybe even more recent, what do you find are your most populars? Like, which ones pop, which ones hit? You're saying trailer reviews. We did some reviews of Boba Fett, episode by episode when that was out. It was fun to do. They were quick episodes, but they weren't especially popular.
I can't get anything new, anything that's like, I guess because my audience kind of come with this spec. So whenever I talk anything new, usually it doesn't do that well. Like I try to do a Boba Fett, like an after show thing, and it tanked. But most of mine, they come there for the older stuff, and that seems, what they're looking for.
Okay.
But I'll get 100 comments asking my thoughts on it, so I'll think, I'll do a video on my thoughts, and then
nobody watches the video. Yeah, we're still trying to figure this stuff out too. So
it takes a lot of clicks.
Video that a lot of us were really fond of, and that's the Walmart video. So, would you tell us, is that real? Like you
the
really
hunting video?
Like a Walmart?
Which one? Oh, the one I go in the back of Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done 3. I think I've done 3 of those. Yes, they're 100% real. I don't work at Walmart.
It looks nuts. Like you're just walking through, and they're saying like hi to you, and
no one's stopping him.
I'll say this. I've got about 30 years of vendor experience. so I know what to say. I know what to look like. I know what to do when I go back there. But no, as you can see, nobody hardly ever says anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange.
As long as you look like you know where you're going, you're not just opening boxes and going through aisles and everything. There's nothing back there, so it's not that fun. But it's fun to do in a video.
You ever do one like somewhere else, like Target or anything? Or
Yeah, I got one where I went to a Target and then went to a Walmart. And
oh, okay.
I wanted to do one where they had like some street date Star Wars stuff that was about to come out. I could never find them in the back. That was always my goal, but they don't keep much in the back of Walmart. Usually it comes on truck and then they put it out there. Target does the same thing, so you don't find much. You know, everybody says there's a secret hiding place in the back with all these figures, all the good stuff hidden, but I never see anything in the back.
Yeah, what he doesn't tell you is that he walks into the back with like a Kraft polo shirt on and a hand truck full of macaroni and cheese. That's how he gets back there.
There you go.
I think he's right, because whenever you find like a box of, I've only found in Walmart maybe recently one box that was sealed of vintage collection figures, and they were on a pallet with a bunch of other boxes, and it was all saran wrapped. Like it just gotten off the truck.
Yeah, they take it from
Pull it off.
usually from the truck to the floor, and they start working it up. So unless it's Christmas or something, then they got those, they got those trailers in the back and stuff where they keep stuff.
Containers, yeah.
So I have a question for Junkman. A while back, you actually made a video where you hid toys, I believe, with your brother, like 20 years ago in some spot, and then you went back all these years later and dug it up. Like, was that real?
Yes, I didn't think they would be there. I mean, the video, it's real. It looks like I found them a lot easier than I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But if you look at the timeline, there's like a 4-month gap in between part 1 and part 2 of that video.
Yes. Yeah.
And I had to get somebody to come out there with me, and we kind of messed around. Then we kind of, narrowed down the area, and we kind of edited it down so it looks like I found them really quick. But yeah, that was them.
Wow.
What was the time on it? 20 years?
Yeah, we buried them around 80. I think I don't know if there's any, it had to be around 83. And we dug them up. That video was probably about 2 years ago when we dug them up.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of years ago. So
they're actually in pretty good condition.
Yeah, they actually were.
I mean, they were in a box and everything. It wasn't like they were just
in a tin. Yeah, he had them in a tin. I think he was with his son in one of the parts, I believe, and they were just digging up random spots looking to find his old figures. It was pretty fun.
I've got some He-Man and some other Star Wars stuff buried at my grandma's old house, but somebody else's property now, so I don't want to go ask them if I can go dig around their yard.
You just got to put on like a sewage, plant shirt and just tell them you got to go back there and fix them.
Right.
Just act like you're there. Yeah, you can pull it off.
Just rent a backhoe and say, "Hey, I'm here to." You got a leaky pipe.
What's your biggest advice for a brand new collector?
Are they collecting old or are they collecting new?
Old.
Old. Have a budget. Start cheap. Don't start buying stuff you can't afford. So it's easy to do, especially if you're on eBay. Yeah, if you're on eBay and you got in a fight with somebody, wait till second 2 to bid on it.
Well, it's true though, because you can easily get ahead of yourself and spend so much money at the beginning. And then and then after a little bit, you realize like, wow, I just spent thousands of dollars and I can't even pay my bills now. And
pay your bills first, and then whatever you have left over.
People don't seem to do that though. They actually do the opposite.
Tell them to make a YouTube channel and use that money to buy, and then they can write it off on their taxes.
I think a lot of people don't actually sit down and plan it out. It's not a planned out thing necessarily for most people. They kind of come across and they're like, oh yeah, look at those old toys. I remember those. I had those when I was a kid. And you start buying up a few, start getting, but I also had this. Let me buy that too. It's not like they're really thinking about budgeting at first. It just is a snowball real quick for some people.
They just buy everything that they see, and they don't have like a focus on anything in particular, whether they want to collect loose or, graded or mint on card or anything like that. They'll just go buy, and I'm doing this from my own experience. I'll just go buy everything that I want.
Yeah, focus is good.
Stuff.
It's good to have start with. That's why I do the job. But start with a focus. If you want loose, if you want one character, if you want something, if you want just Jedi card.
What's your focus? Do you have a specific thing that you target on?
Honestly, I don't really buy much. I have all the figures loose. So now it's just if I see a deal, if I'm out there somewhere and I see something, I'll grab it. But so now it's more like, I want it, I don't have it. Like I was the thing I told you at the con, most of the stuff now I can't afford or I have it already.
Yeah. The prices have just gotten insane on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we've commented before, Junkman. Tell me if you've noticed this in any of the groups. If if there's any groups that you frequent, or if you just kind of see some names and then you see them, in a short period of time over and over again, buying or whatnot, or on a live sale. We've talked about this where there's some people that come into collecting, they're still new, and they just buy. Maybe they're very financially comfortable, whatever, but they just buy, and all of a sudden 3 months go by, and all of a sudden you see them sell. Like they just bought too much. They either have doubles and triples of stuff, or they've upgraded, or they've realized they can't buy everything.
Buyer's remorse.
The two all over the place.
Yeah. Or they're buying it just to resell it. I see a lot, especially if it's like Facebook group. They'll try to get a deal there and then swap it on eBay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a legit thing. I mean, we're all five of us here are collector sellers. We'll buy things, fill some holes in our collection, sell the rest, whatever the course of action is. But yeah, I think some new people come in and they're like, Star Wars is gold. I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of it, and then I'll be able to sell it and be rich. And it just doesn't work that way.
No. Yeah, because they usually come in and they buy the highest price possible, if not over what the prices are, and then they try and sell it at that price because they don't really know what the prices are, and then they can't get that price for it.
No, yeah. They'll go, if they don't know what they're doing, they'll look on eBay and find a graded one and think that's the going price for a loose one.
Yeah.
Or they're just be Star Wars on it and slap $300 on it.
Yeah,
I'm seeing some crazy prices.
So you have a lot more subs than we do, and we have, I wouldn't say a lot, but we have some like haters. Like some people just hate us.
Haters.
So I'm assuming probably
I don't have nothing like that.
Some kind of haters or some kind of hate mail or.
Yeah, I mean, I got a whole series of videos where I'll read mean comments. So, and then that makes people comment more just to see I'll read them. So,
I think I actually watched one of them. Yeah, I
had to weed through it because I can tell the ones that are doing it just to
troll.
But yeah, I got some haters out there.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone does. I'm just assuming you have more than us because you have more subs. So
yeah, we look through the videos. We look through the videos and we're like, what do you mean 75% likes? Dude does not like this video.
Every day, John is like, this is his baby, this show. And he's like, guys, we have 88% on this video. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like this video? This video is fantastic.
I don't understand when I used to have time uploaded a video, there was one person like time it uploaded, they would click downvote.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it don't really do anything, so at least they're watching it. But
I've actually heard that before from like action figure creator. He would be like, I'll release like a video at 4 o'clock, and by 4 o'clock in 30 seconds, there's already 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, but I hadn't even watched it. No.
They didn't even watch it yet.
So, follow-up question on that is, everybody's got different personalities and thicknesses of skin, but is that a hard thing to get used to? And I don't mean like people just, kind of messing with you, but like just in general, like you wonder, did they really not like what I'm putting out? Like, what do you take to heart? What should you just put, under the bridge and not worry about it? Like, is that a hard thing, for yourself as a content provider to get past when you create new content, worrying about, who's liking what and what they're saying?
No, I like upsetting people sometimes. It depends on if they're critiquing the video, that's one thing. But if it's about me, I can brush it off a lot easier. But,
yeah.
As long as they're watching, I go into my analytics on YouTube and I can see where they clicked off. So I care more about that, where they clicked off at, than what that's in the comment section.
Right. Well, that's a good attitude to have. I mean, there's a lot of people out there in social media, whether they're influencers or content creators or just, regular people, that can't handle that criticism. We haven't had to deal with a lot of that yet, but I know it's not easy.
Well, there's someone that does toy videos that doesn't like me at all, and he gets really upset if anybody says anything bad about him. I'll just leave it there.
Are we gonna reveal that name?
If you watch my channel, you know, or you watch it long enough.
Yeah. John's laughing. John's like,
actually, it's like 3 of them. And they've done videos on me, but
I know of one of them. That's about it.
No, okay. They're all 3 friends. So.
Oh well.
Yeah, we definitely have some haters in the collectors community too. So
yeah, you're not doing it right if you ain't got haters out there.
That's true.
And some people can't take jokes out there. That's I do a lot of joke videos too, where I like some of those Phantom Menace YouTube channels that I talk to them on the phone and put their audio in.
Yeah,
a lot of them will laugh along with it, but then you always get 1 or 2 that don't get the joke.
What was your first video that popped, that blew up when you were like, hey, there may be something here?
Well, actually, if you count it, it was my very first video I uploaded because it was when the Kylo Ren FX lightsaber was coming out. Someone in Japan put it on Reddit, a video of it, and I just put it off Reddit and put it up on my channel. Didn't review it, and I just threw up the same video, and it got 200,000 views. And that's why I was like, man, this YouTube is easy. So, but I guess my first one that was like me is I did a video where I went to a Kmart and I found a vintage Gamorrean Guard on the peg.
Yeah,
wow. I could not believe that.
I saw that. Yeah.
The thing was,
here's the revelation.
Now I knew the manager there, and he called and told me to come look.
Okay. Yeah,
and I don't know if he set me up, but it was a going out of business Kmart, and they had already moved everything in the store. So I mean, it's possible they could have moved some of those. I mean, they had most of the racks and shelves and everything moved. So I mean, it's possible they could have found it, and somebody didn't know what it is, just threw it up on the shelf. But
yeah, I saw that video and I was like, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I was like, oh
realistic. I mean, because the Kmart had probably been there for 30, 40 years.
Oh, I used to go there when I was little about Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I've heard of them moving a shelf and finding something really old under, a full rack of shelf,
underneath the shelf. Yeah.
Right.
If you lift up the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they've never reset the store, especially if they've never reset the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or digging around the back, storage in the back. I mean, you never know where something could be falling behind something.
I found some old Hot Wheels. They were re-shelving whatever they do, reorganizing the store, and they were moving actual shelving units. And I found a couple of years ago now, probably a 12 or 13-year-old Hot Wheels that looked like it had been underneath the shelf there. I mean, it was full of like dust and wax from the floor
and mouse turds.
And mouse. It was gross, but I looked at it and it was like 2011 or whatever was what it read in the back. It was a DeLorean. I bought it.
Nice,
man.
Yeah.
And now it's worth $3, right?
Yeah.
So you mostly do Star Wars. Is there any other lines you do, or?
Well, I do about everything.
Yeah,
mostly toys.
Indiana
I mean,
I don't like to say I'm a toy channel, but I know 90% of my videos are toys. But it's mostly pop culture, 80s, 90s history stuff. Yeah.
And that's one thing about your videos too; they're very well researched.
I don't know about that.
Let's just say they appear to be very well researched.
Okay. Well, they're researched, but I'm doing 2 a day, so sometimes I only spend like an hour sometimes.
You've put out a lot of stuff though that even me, I've been collecting since the 90s and stuff, and there's a couple of things that I didn't even know that they were trying to make. I think you made a bunch of videos of stuff that they were going to make and they were in the process of doing it but never came out with it. And
yeah, I always like to find something that people's going to say I didn't know that or I don't remember that. It's like 2 goals I like to have.
Yeah.
So there's even stuff I find out when I'm trying to find stuff for videos. Oh, I didn't know about that.
I think my favorite one recently was the one with X-Wing, with the Red 5 and the Red 3.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised so many people took to that one.
I had no idea that those 3 stripes stand for Red 3.
Yeah.
On the
And then
X-Wing.
Luke has 5. Yeah.
I
don't think I realized that for years later either. I was like, oh, okay.
I liked it because I used to work the night shift at my job, and for a while you were putting out videos. I want to say like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I tried that and we didn't do too good.
I know you tried it.
I was doing 3 videos a day, one at 3 a.m., one at noon, and one at 8. And then 3 a.m.s wasn't.
But
they
it
were
was
more like
good,
reaction
because
videos, and they were.
I was at work, and then all of a sudden I would look at my phone like, oh, it's a new video. There we go.
Oh, see, I was thinking. I said, this is going to be people that's either on like a different time zone or working late at night. They want something.
It worked for me. I think you put like a couple of alien ones. I think if I remember, I think an alien. Or something.
I probably did, but
worked for him and Raul.
Yeah.
Junkman woke up in the morning and he's like, all right, I got 1 view.
It wasn't really the people didn't watch it. It was the content. I was doing like I was like reaction to other videos and stuff. It wasn't my format. It just didn't work. and it was a pain to do 3 videos a day. 2's hard enough as it is.
Oh,
And you were doing that 7 days a week or 5 days a week?
5 days a week.
Wow, that's
So
a
now
lot. That is a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
we
so
can't
now
even do. We can't even do 1 video a week. We're struggling.
That's what YouTube likes. The more you do.
Yeah.
Do you have like
You do a variety of different length videos too. So you have the
Yeah.
ability to, pump out some shorter ones, and then, those will get a lot of views sometimes. People don't always want to sit for, 45 minutes and watch something.
Yeah, my noon video is usually 5 minutes, somewhere around there. And then my longer video will be like the 8 o'clock video. And then sometime at noon, I'll get lazy and I'll just go get a video from 2016 and re-upload it as a classic.
Yeah. Now, do you straight re-upload that, or do you do a reaction to it at all, or like
straight? What I do lately is I take the audio out and put something over it because I don't like my old setup and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it don't have audio ready, I put the new logo at the beginning that says classic. But and someone's done a lot better than them that's been up for three years. Has already got more views.
So we've only been doing this for 6 months, and we started doing the same thing, and it worked so much better also.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people digging them old archives. 6 months. They won't dig back 6 months. Woo.
How dare you, Christopher? We've been up for 9 months now. Don't you cut us short.
It's 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months. You can't even count those first few months because you probably had 0 views.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
Do you watch your own videos?
All the time. I do watch them a lot.
Do you ever learn anything new?
Well, I watch them. There's some videos I was like, I don't even remember making this video. And I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Now,
I go back and watch
our
them.
videos, and I've never even seen them. So
I go back so I can see. I was like, I could have done that better. I shouldn't have done that. So I always watch them after they upload.
Yeah.
Did you make a separate YouTube channel, like names you can watch your own, and then still get credit?
No, I should comment on it. How great it is. Thumb it up.
All right, everybody, freeze. Folks, we are going to hit the pause button right here, and I'm going to wrap up part 1 of that Junkman, and we're going to bring it back next week for part 2 and continue the conversation. So definitely follow up on YouTube, on your podcast app for that next week. But I do want to let you know about something we're real excited about. It's our brand new online merch shop for 5 Idiots Talking Toys. If you enjoy the content that we're putting out, please support the show. Head on over there, go to 5idiotstalkingtoys.com and grab yourself a hat, a mug, a sticker pack even, a shirt, a long sleeve tank top for women, for kids. Everybody can be an idiot. Head on over there, support the show, and grab some gear that you would like to wear and represent 5 Idiots for yourself. We appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on the socials and let us know what you thought of the Junkman in the comments below. We want to read your feedback, good or bad. Let us know, and we will see you next week. Take care, guys.